Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build Edinburgh's Castle. So on our last video, we had pulled all the pieces before, and so we put together all three of our other roof tops. Our little spires on there. The little dove in there is really cute. So we've got those three done. And then we are starting on our foundation, and so we had to take C2 and C3 and glue them together. So I just clamped them so they would stay level on those, and they are. So we're good there. I don't know what I have. Hold on, I'm going to run the little vacuum. Kind of to be loud, I'm sorry, but it works really good. And then we're gonna wrap around all of this with 7-16. So 7-16 are the more narrow set. Okay, so we had 715 and 716. 715 has 4 pieces. We want 716. Yeah, I wasn't going to record today. I've been trying to just record once a day. Recorded this morning. My parents left for their day out and about, and I finished up, got ready, and then went and I ran my errands out of the house today. Got home. I'm still here alone. I was like, yep, I'm gonna do it. Watch, they'll probably come in any minute. That's just how it works, right? All right, so I'm going to use my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. And do we actually, trying to see, don't paste incomplete as shown and trim the excess parts. I don't know if we do down in here. It doesn't really look like it, so I'm going to start here, and if we have enough, why not, right? So I honestly don't remember what I just said and what I didn't say. This is Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. A couple of drops of water in the precision tip squeeze bottle. And I want that right on that edge. And then I'm going to make sure it runs flush on this side, and yep, we'll trim it up. That way I don't have to trim both sides. While I was out and about, I treated myself to lunch. I don't do that too often, and if I do, usually I just grab something and bring it home, but I actually went and sat down. I just went to Pizza Hut because they have their lunch buffet. Salad, all you can eat salad and pizza. I did good though. Had a nice plate of salad and only 2 little pieces of pizza. I remember when my son was young, and in grade school they did the reading. I don't remember what it was. If you read so many books per month, then you would get a little coupon for a personal pan pizza and a little dog tag with the month on it. And I do believe we have all of the months. We would read together. We'd sit and read at night. And after one of his baseball games, played Little League, he would get to pick which one, as long as I didn't have other things going on. And we would go, and he would get his little personal pan pizza, and I would get the salad and pizza bar. And he never wanted the salad bar, but he wanted cucumbers and ranch. And the girls that worked there at the time, they were a couple of girls that remembered us each month. And they would always just look at me and go, go ahead, because I would started by putting a little extra on my plate. they were like, just go ahead. He wants like 3 or 4 cucumbers, that's all. So he thought he was cool like that. You got to go up to the the salad bar and get some cucumbers without paying. It's funny what kids think are, you know, what they believe is so important. He was so jazzed. Oh, I need to pull another one apart here. I was like, what am I putting on next? So we're just going to line that up right up, butt it up against the last piece. Would you please stay where I put you? Do, 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 do. Are we going to need the third one? Yeah, we will. So I think I'll go ahead and do that inner section here because we need the third one because that's, I'm not going to leave that blank, but then we have so much extra. Okay, don't go crooked on me there. And then using our third piece, right up against it. Whoop. You see, do not bust that. I had pushed down and that thing kind of bent a little. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, cut a little bit of an angle so we've got the tiniest bit in the corner not covered. That's okay. Oh no, I cut too soon. I have one more side. Whoops. That's okay. All right, so now if you can see, we have this little lip overhanging all the way around because it's just a little bit too big. So I've made sure I've got that overhang on one side. And this isn't that big of a deal if you don't want to do this part. It's just me being picky about things. And so for here, because we can't put this flush, I'm going to just cut on the side, but I'm not going to just push it straight. I'm going to push and go down at an angle. Okay, we've got to keep that corner on though. And not cut my finger. Okay. What are you doing here? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll trim up this inside bit. Maybe not. I don't know. It's easier if you are not trying to cut into the corner, the new edge of the paper. I'm not doing very good here. I don't know what my problem is. I usually don't have trouble, or at least this much trouble. Okay, good to go, or good enough at least. Same thing here, we can't put this bit flat. I should have just left the dang thing. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. This should have been a quick and easy thing. Taking me forever. Get this little edge right here. Oh, okay. Now we want to take C1. We'll save that for the stash, and then we're going to use the C15s to circle around just like we did on the other one. I'm going to go ahead and pull two apart because well, I'll pull them all apart. And then just pick your spot, start spot, and start with some glue. Come on. I had to go turn my book in the library today because I missed the book club this week. But I talked to the lady that runs it, and I said, so, because I was trying to get the new book for the end of this month. She's going to have to call me when she gets one in. They didn't have any more. So I asked her what she thought of the book since I wasn't. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry you missed that book, or the discussion, because everybody hated it. And I was kind of on board with them. It was called The Note. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was well written, but it was supposed to be a mystery, and it was like she forgot that it was supposed to be a mystery book, except for like very sporadically, and then the last 20 pages of the book. We wrapped it up. I was like, wait, what? If it had been just a book about, like, it was about 3 friends that had, a couple of them at different times had gotten mad and lost touch, but then they kind of, in the last year, came back together. And if it was just a book about that, you know, about women bonding and refinding old friendships, that would have been a really good book. But she had to just try to make it a mystery with not enough mystery. I don't know. I'm just glad I wasn't the only one that didn't care for it. Yeah, I'm kind of new to the book club. I've done like 4 or 5 books now. So not total newbie, but most of them have been there for a long time, for years. I think I'm about the youngest one in the that goes. And she was like, yeah, when they don't like a book, they talk about it more and more, like more than the books they do like. I was like, oh, okay. So I guess it was a pretty good discussion that I missed, unfortunately. Honestly, if you guys are building with me, you're probably done by now. I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty with this. Down in the corner. Using our third piece here. Come on, don't twist on me. See if we can remember to do that inside lip. I'm not cutting that, I'm just using the back, not the sharp side, just to push it in. Okay, trim up the excess there. Trim up that edge that's too much. If you didn't want to trim and you centered it, it would be less on each side. I just like to get them as flush as possible. Tearing that up. Hold on. Where are we at? 20? We're only at half an hour, really? Okay. I thought. Sometimes I feel like time flies and it's like this. It's like half an hour, really? And sometimes I'm like, oh, we still have time and we're over an hour. I have no concept of time, not really, but I never have. Yeah, okay. You know what? Maybe the problem. My blade might have been too dull. It does help to have a very sharp blade. And I forgot, I had been cutting out some of the wood with that one. Yes, there we go, much better. Oh, not the wood, Missy. Don't start carving wood. That's a different project. So I found this, I don't know how legit it is, but I found this on Facebook, and I'm a little leery of them, but they said it was a book nook a month club. It was like $50. I was like, really? But you don't get to pick what book nooks you get. Like, it's one of those, like, they just send you a kit every month. And the $50 one was for the small. So I was like, wait, they have sizes? So small, medium, and large, and I picked the large, and it was like $90. I was like, no thanks. And they weren't even like the biggest kits out there. They were just like more of a full house kit, kind of like this, versus just a little like a one room, like I've done some of them. Yeah, I was like, what? No thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I thought it was a good idea, but I'm not paying them $90 a month. Okay. And I'm going to apologize again because I'm going to run the little vacuum thingy because this is a mess. Okay. I love that thing. Alright. So we've got both of these edge. Now we need C134 and 1-1, which is the longer one of these, and we just want to flush it up on one on the top and then let it drape down the bottom. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. It's a bit stiffer, it's like a cardstock, so we got to be careful when we bend it. It doesn't try to crease like it just tried to crease on me, but I wasn't being careful, so we will be more careful this time around. Stick my finger in the glue. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna try to get it as flush up to that edge as I can. There, no, there we go. It's a little better. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to keep it as flush on the top as I can. It's a good fit, so yeah, you need to be right on that edge. There we go, and because it's cardstock, not just paper, we can set it down and then push that down flat. So there it will be. Yep, flush. There we go. Okay, there's one. And then C8, C19. And this is, and 1, 2. Why does it say, pay attention to the placement of C19? Huh? Oh, okay, so one side is flat and one side is curved. So we want the curved, the little, or the angled side is not curved. Oh, this is curved. This is straight and this is angled. So we want the angled side on our right. And then we're gonna put it hanging off down below. Oh no, come on. I didn't want to do that again. Yep, it moved on me. I was like, it's too long. Wait, nope, it moved on me. Dang it, come on. Oh, too much. Yep, it says like right on. That's awesome. I love when they got the measurements right. think I just moved it too much. I need a bit of pop more glue on there. I knew you were going to do that. There we go. All right. Flush across, flat at the ends, and then, okay, hang. So on this one, we want to put the bell. Where did I put the bell? The little bell, G51. Hang G51 on top as shown. So just like right here on the, what are we supposed to hang it on? Are we supposed to put it in that little, I would prefer to hang it on something and not try to glue it on. But does this open up? It does. So what I'm going to do, that piece in the center is the same, it's what goes through the top. I'm just going to hook that around there and then squeeze it closed again. Maybe if I can get a hold of it. And not tear it out. Come on, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, we're going, no. I keep seeing the corner of the paper thinking it's the metal piece and it's not. Now I am going to squeeze this closed fairly tightly because I don't want, if I'm, you know, moving this around for installation or whatever, oh dang it, I don't want the bell to come off. So let's get it squeezed quite tight. I also want it to be straight, so it needs to line up. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's just hanging off of the edge there. I actually really like that idea. That's a good idea. All right. And now walls. Okay, it says, or frames, it says, apply white glue to the frame, smooth it out with a card, and then align and attach it along the edges. Note, the same method will be used in later steps and won't be repeated. Huh? I know what it's telling us. So we're gonna carefully, I'm out of room, move those over. And these somewhere. Okay, what paper do I need first? I need 6-1 and 7-4. Dash 1 is the big one here. Whoop, oh, I did it again. I ripped it a little bit right there because I was trying to force an uncut piece. It's okay, it's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Oh, it was actually more on there, so I didn't actually rip this. And then 7-4 is right here. Alright, and then wood-wise, oh no, don't. It's starting to get a little wonky here. I need C13. Those are C12, so C13. Okay, it's the first big black one. Is this right here? Okay. I thought these would be, oh, that is kind of separate. We're not gonna, okay, and then I need to not break stuff, is what I need. We need G55 and G54s. So the two hinges, and then the screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and oh, it's under the dove. 8. Okay. Got all of our screwdrivers. Now, did I leave a screwdriver out? Did they give us one? I can't remember. Well, trust me, I have a stash of those too. I got the those are the same. They're not magnetic. I wish they were magnetic. Yeah, those ones are, but I think that's a little bit too big. Okay, so first, we want to take this out, right? This is C14. This is C13, and this piece is C14. So we got to do our edges. Do, 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 do. Have you guys heard any of those AI songs on YouTube that is actually a cover of an actual song, but they change the genre of it? I'm down that rabbit hole deep, y'all. I'm a huge Prince fan, but man, they have some that's like a gothic orchestra. When the Doves Cry, Purple Rain. Oh my gosh, dark orchestral music is beautiful. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and have that door frame on the left side. And we're going to go ahead and glue that down. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm just concentrating. Oh, no, not on that. Not going to have any paper on that little step up there because that's going to, I'm assuming, be inserted into something else. Oh, you don't need to do this. Probably making a bigger mess. Alright, so because the bottom is open here, I want to make sure that I'm lined up on the top, like in that door frame. Yep, okay. I don't even know where I got this, or even what it is. You use like just your driver's license, a credit card, debit card. Like they have these little scrapers at Dollar Tree. I at first didn't grab it because I thought it was the tipped one, but then as soon as I was doing this, I remembered no, I had bought a new one. All right, and then with this. Hold on. Okay, so that's there, and now do I need to trim up a little bit, Not a lot. Don't poke yourself with the blade, Missy. so now we want to flip it over and place the C14. So you've got the line around here. So we want to insert that in there and then put our little hinge. Now I know this is going to be too big, but I'm going to try to use the bigger one just to insert them because they are magnetic. And these screws are tiny. I don't know if my fingers could hold them. Oh no, I had you when you, and then I pushed you away. There we go. What in the world? Something was really sharp there for a second, and I don't know what it was. Wasn't any of the screws. Okay, and now our second. Now see how, so I did that a little too tight and it's popping up. I did this side on the wall fairly tight, but I want to leave the ones on the door a little bit loose for now until I get all of them on. Otherwise it will kind of tweak the way this one sits. Oh, I thought I had you. Whoop. Almost done. 2 more to go. Oh, yeah. I didn't think that one was in very good from the get-go. Okay, and oh, the tiniest bit. Like they didn't go through enough to break the paper, but they're sticking through just a tiny bit. I'm just gonna back them off a smidge. Still feel just a tiny bit in there too, but every time I've had to use these little screws and hinges, they've always poked through. Sometimes they poke through a lot. This one is not too bad, okay? And then we want to put, oh, nice. This we're done here, I guess. Okay, we need C19. Okay. C19 right here, the one that all the holes are in for the music box. Let's see, oh, it says 57, okay. Let's just get this paper on since we're not actually adding the music box. This will just take a second. Just because I can, not because I need to. Okay, and then, so, with the holes being on the left side and it's long ways across, C19, because this is C19, we want to put 7-4 dark brown down in the bottom on this side. Yeah, it's top and bottom the same, so it's showing, yep. So we just want to put it on the right side where the holes are not. And we want 2 holes on the bottom, 1 hole at the top. Yep. All right, trim that up a touch. All right, and then from here, if you're gonna do the music box, I'll just show you real quick. There's the music box and 4 screws. No, 3 screws and a turner. Yep, the knob and 3 screws. Okay, so it would set that big circle part that would set right there, and then your screw holes would 1, 2, and 3 would all match up, and then your little turn thingy goes back on this one. So if you're going to put that on, that's it. 1, 2, and 3 screws. Turn it over and put your little your knob, just screw it onto there. So that's how you would put that music box on. But like I said, I'm not a fan of that. It's just my personal preference. So I'm not going to put it on. This will just go in my set. I think I have like 3 already. So that'll make 4, I think. Okay, sneak peek time. So we have these done. Sneak peek, we're going to do a 6. Okay, so these are some of our foundation pieces. And then we're going to, so yeah, we're going to put the flooring on. And then we have to do some more lights. Then we'll add some lights in here. Okay, and then we're going to start assembling. So, all right, guys. Well, if you're still here, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. We are getting close. I don't think we'll have more than one more. Next one will not be it, but we are getting closer. So, thank you again, and I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.